What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to the BFFs YouTube channel. Make sure you guys tap the bell, subscribe, like the video, and comment down below.
Brought to you by Raising Cane's. I love Raising Cane's during football season. I mean, they are my favorite chicken fingers. One of the things sometimes when you have like sponsors, you have to argue. It's like, oh, you just say that because they sponsor. No, I love Raising Cane's.
Yeah, I just ate that box before.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's the best.
Easiest people to be like a sponsor, have a sponsor
that you actually
easiest
love.
people to have sponsor us because we actually just love the chicken.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Nothing better than football Raising Cane's. Grab a box combo, enjoy some of their killer chicken fingers and unbelievable cane sauce. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. No better way to celebrate a big win than with Cane's chicken fingers. Swing by after the game to satisfy your late night cravings. Don't forget, check out Cane's newest line of retro-inspired hats, tees that just dropped. Shop it all at raisingcanesgear.com. Satisfying your Cane's fix today. There is no other option. Come for the chicken fingers, stay for the sauce. Order online at raisingcanes.com. It's BFFs. We have special guest Landon Barker will be with Josh in studio later. Finally got on the show, so excited about that.
Yeah.
Before that, let's get into the headlines. Breckie Hill stirs the pot with Livvy Dunne's boyfriend. Breckie Hill has been stirring the pot with Livvy Dunne and her boyfriend Paul Skeens by posting videos in a Pittsburgh Pirate jersey, the team Paul was on.
How is that a direct shot?
Well, that's definitely a direct shot.
that's
it's
a
also
direct
his
shot,
jersey.
100%.
Oh, it's his jersey. I thought she was just wearing a Pirates jersey.
I mean,
I think the text literally says his name on it.
Yeah.
Look at the video. It says Paul Skems.
Oh,
Skeens.
what is the beef?
Well, she's just
baseball
always
guy.
trying to be Livvy Dunne, and then we'll say, I don't care about Livvy Dunne. I'm not doing anything with Livvy Dunne.
Oh, this is the Livvy Dunne copycat.
Yes.
I remember
Yes,
this
yes,
girl
yes,
sucks.
This girl's trash. Like, I don't care if you're going to do this, but I didn't like when she was on the show being like, I don't do this. Like,
Yeah, didn't she steal her best friend's boyfriend or something? Remember she was like she wrote
On her boobs.
on her boobs the guy that her best friend liked that she knew her best friend liked. Yeah.
she's trash. Trash. I don't even.
You gotta be self-aware, you know, or at least let the world know you're self-aware. You can't just be like, oh, I'm not doing this.
Why
and then
does
do it.
Livvy Dunne comment back?
She
I know.
insinuated in the clip of the other thing that she slept with Paul Skeens.
No chance did she sleep with Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
Why Olivia Dunne? Stop. Like,
Don't
you're-
feed into it.
You're so much better than her. Don't even reply. She replied, he don't know you, little bro.
It's just dragging you down into her category.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
You don't want to
you're
be
like-
dragged down to a category that you're doing like swimsuit, like what was the
She's-
big
she's
swimsuit brand?
LSU.
Sports Illustrated?
Light
LSU,
years.
like
Light years.
you're getting like she's got to be the biggest, like, or top 5 biggest female paid NIL athletes in history.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't associate with like the
And she's never going to stop
Breckie
if you
Hill.
keep. That's what she's feeding
She
on.
wants it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She wants you to comment.
Olivia Rodrigo's new album, fans divided on Olivia's Scream. In Olivia Rodrigo's new song, All American Bitch, she lets out a scream that has left fans divided. Some fans think it's cringy, while others love it. All right, I have not heard the scream.
I haven't heard the scream yet.
I'll give you the truth.
I haven't heard the scream.
Anti-scream. I'm anti-scream.
I think I'm anti-scream too.
Don't like the scream.
I just like wouldn't want that. If that played in my car, I'd be like, oh,
Correct.
I hit somebody.
Yeah.
I don't think I would
No,
like
don't
that.
like the scream. Josh?
It's kind of rock star if that's what she's going for,
It's
though.
too long. It went on too long.
It did keep
I
going.
think there was the little like at
The
the
end.
end. Cut the double out. We don't need the double out at the end. I liked it up until that point. I like a little scream,
a one
you
scream.
know?
Give us a one scream.
Yeah, give me
she gave us maybe
give it
7.
to me for the one time. You know what I'm saying? Not the-
Yeah.
Where my scream at?
Did Olivia sample Miley Cyrus?
Yeah. It's exactly the same.
Is that bad if you do?
No,
that?
you can like it.
But she also did this some with Taylor
She did with
Swift, and that was
Paramore.
the whole like
Yeah.
thing about she didn't give credit.
Oh.
That's why they have beef.
Got it. Okay. So that's why Taylor's mad?
Yeah, she had like a writing credit and they took it away, and so they were saying that they weren't like sampling Taylor, but that's where the whole thing started.
Is The Grudge about Taylor Swift? After speculation, Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift have beef. Fans are convinced that Olivia Rodrigo's song The Grudge is about Taylor. I could just say something. I get a little cold. My tongue, you know, if you get a little cold, your tongue gets bigger. Does that ever happen?
Yeah. I know
It's
what
the
you mean.
worst.
What?
Like
that
when you have
happens
to
to you
talk.
guys?
Yeah.
Your tongue swells?
If I'm like have a tiny little cold, my tongue can like just tiny bit get like bigger.
And you
Makes
talk
me feel
like-
like I have
talk
marble
like
mouth.
that?
Yes.
Happens too if you like bite your tongue too.
Yes.
It sounds like you just have a lisp all the time.
Yeah. I feel like I have that, and today's like a talking day. We have this. I'm doing a podcast.
How'd you get a cold?
Traveling,
pretty hot
planes,
Oh, yeah.
Planes.
Traveling
That'll do it.
planes.
I mean, I'm still fine, but I can tell just the lip
tongue is
here,
a little swole.
Marble mouth.
Yeah. I bit
hope
my
you get
lip
better.
the other day. It's terrible. I was eating Mediterranean food. Tooth went like
Yeah,
right
you
through
told
my
us
lip.
about that.
Hurt so bad.
Oh, damn.
Sophie
What?
Turner and Joe Jonas divorce update. It turns out they are what?
What did you say, Josh?
I never told you that I bit my lip eating Mediterranean
That's
food.
what I thought too. I was like, you said, "Oh, you told us about that." I was like, "When?"
Oh, I
When
thought
did I
said
tell
got
you about
food
that?
poisoning?
No.
Oh, you
you were
thought he was
talking about-
he thought you were talking about eating Mediterranean food and throwing up in the airport.
I never
Yes.
ate Mediterranean food.
No, he
and
ate
then
salami.
threw up.
Yeah.
I ate the salami and cheese and then threw up. I
Got
was
it.
sitting in my bag in Vegas.
I
or
thought you were
wherever I
telling the
was, I
story of
forget, and
that
it was hot.
story.
Made it seem like you
No,
didn't
I
want
just
to tell
said-
the story. Like, yeah, we already heard that before. But we
Yeah, I
hadn't.
know. Like he cut me off so quick. He didn't even
I got
listen to me.
confused.
He didn't even
I
listen
got-
to me. He
I
just
thought you were
heard words
retelling-
utter out of my mouth and was like, "Yep, cool. Okay, move on."
Sorry, that's a hand up. I screwed up. I thought you were talking about when you got sick, like food poisoning.
No, I said yesterday I ate Mediterranean food and bit through my lip. And it started like bleeding and it was terrible. I can still feel it kind of. It's even worse the second day because it's all like swollen like taste buds or whatever in your freaking mouth. And then you're trying to bite those off and it's like, it's just a never going thing.
And you're always at risk for rebiting. That's the worst.
High
once
risk,
you,
yeah.
Once
High
you do
risk, high risk.
High risk, no
it,
reward.
that's my
Yeah.
fault. I apologize. I don't know what my brain
What's going
went.
on with you this morning, Dave?
I don't
All
know.
these hands up, hands up, hands up. I feel like we're in a classroom.
I don't know. I have no answer. I took Adderall early. I've been up early. Maybe the Adderall is wearing off.
Okay.
Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas divorce update. Sophie Turner posted a joint statement on Instagram confirming the pair decided to amicably end their marriage regardless of how many narratives have been speculated by fans. It is sad. This was a couple
Yeah,
I
it
think a lot of
stinks.
people loved.
I love them together. I really love her, so it's sad to see.
People are a fan
It's
of
always
both
sad.
of them.
Yeah.
It's always sad when love dies.
Always.
Yeah, and they have children. Just sad.
Although they did, people believe Joe Jonas or his team called the paparazzi on himself and his kids to show he was with his kids post-divorce. I don't hate that. You want the kids to be happy. You get along with both sets.
Yeah.
Emirata on divorce before 30. After the news of Joe and Sophie's divorce, Emirata posted a video on how it's chic to be divorced by age 30 and congratulated people being divorced young. Okay.
Slay. What do
Is
you
it-
think about divorce before 30? You think it's
I don't
chic?
think that's chic. No.
No, I think that means you probably got into a shitty marriage.
And it doesn't have to mean that either. I mean, I had a marriage. I wouldn't say it was shitty. It was great, actually. It just
when did
didn't
you
work.
get divorced? Oh, you didn't.
No, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but not
Before 30?
Yeah, no,
So you're not
46.
chic.
I was barely married before 30.
Yeah, so it's not cool. Not or chic.
But not chic. I mean, I think you want one marriage, all things
Yeah, that's
being
the
equal.
goal, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't have said bad marriage, but you know, you got into a marriage that was
You want it to last forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
Unhappy
like
marriage, maybe.
Everyone's goal is to find the one.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You always want to find your like knight in shining armor, you know, your prince, whatever the hell the fairy tale is. So, yeah,
Yeah.
not chic.
Yeah, it's definitely not chic.
Not chic.
Potential Bad Bunny and Taylor Swift collab. After Taylor Swift and Bad Bunny are spotted leaving the same recording studio in New York City, fans believe the two could be working on an upcoming collab. This would break
world?
things that aren't even made yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like whatever is after the internet, that would break, and it's not made. Pre-break. Elon Musk reveals he has a third child with Grimes. The name is something fucking wild,
Techno Mechanicus.
or Tao for short. We can deal with Tao.
Yeah.
Like the New York club.
Yeah, spelled a little different.
Jordyn Woods caught shading Kendall Jenner. After being spotted together in July, Kendall Jenner posted with Jordyn Woods this past week, and it seems the two are friends again. Following Kylie's post, fans were quick to dig up that Jordyn had reposted a TikTok of someone fast-forwarding through Kendall Jenner's scenes in the Kardashians.
That had to have been a slip-up. Like, she totally didn't mean to repost that.
Oh, she probably could have
Reposting
meant
on
to
TikTok is
repost
kind
it.
of hard.
Yeah, it's not like a
I guess.
like, you
but
know, like
why would
whenever
she
I see
do
someone.
that?
Can I see the TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
That's crazy.
She reposted after they hung out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is shading Kendall Jenner.
Yeah, 100%.
How do you?
It's not really
I
shade.
I
It's
think
just
a
direct
repost
hit.
is a multiple. It's a multiple step thing. I don't think a repost. I'm gonna look right now.
Yeah, it's the little things at the bottom.
one-
And then you
But
got
maybe let's see.
You can't repost it
On
Yeah, you can.
TikTok? Yeah.
by
ready?
accident. I mean,
yeah.
Well, maybe
Oh.
you meant to send it. And she just repost.
either way, if you're
It's
fucking
pretty
with
easy
it.
to repost things, actually. You just hit one button.
Well, it's
What are
one
you
button to
talking
get in,
about?
then you have to hit the next one.
You just click one button and then you hit that by accident. That's
Okay, so you have to
idiotic. She would
accidentally
never
hit two
repost
buttons?
that. In what world would she repost that for people to see that she reposted that? Let's be
pretty
realistic.
tough. It's pretty tough to accidentally repost. I feel like if you like a comment, yeah, that's easy. You could just be scrolling down the comments, and as you're scrolling, you tap the
There's
heart
no-
and
there's
keep
no
going.
way.
Do you have to
That's
be
fine.
in the specific post?
You're just
Yes.
like on the post. Yeah, but it's just here. Okay, so I'm scrolling. And then you just hit that. But like she could have been trying to send it to someone.
But that in itself
But
isn't
that's
great.
I know. But you think she would publicly repost that after hanging out with Kylie?
I don't think she knows it was public. I don't think she knows her reposts were public.
Yeah, I don't know that she meant for it to go public, but she doesn't like.
If you're clicking
Yeah,
that
she
button to
doesn't
send to
like
someone
her.
else, you're
Right,
doing
she
drugs.
doesn't
But
like
I don't think
Kendall.
she publicly would do that.
But is that any better?
If I'm Kendall, it doesn't even matter. It's like you were doing something nefarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't like me.
Yes. Timothee Chalamet fans react to Kylie Jenner pictures. Are they happy or sad?
Half and half?
Stressed. Smoking relieves stress. We have never, ever seen Timothee smoke, but most of us were aware that he smokes. That's very telling. He was tolerating a famous stalker who made this happen after months of public stalking. What? What does that have to do with anything?
What the hell is going on?
The fan pages alleges Kylie is a stalker. He was arranged to make out with her publicly, and seeing him smoking was a sign of stress.
This is crazy.
So they're saying Kylie has hunted him down, and he's being held against his will.
And he must
Basically.
smoke
Yeah.
his way through his stress.
I disagree. I think he's
Really?
of free mind and free will right now.
You
Yeah?
don't think that they've mind controlled them and
Listen, if somebody I was that big of a fan, and I'm not like this, but let's say Taylor Swift, who's a guy like was making out with Henry Blodgett, I would have to concoct a story like this.
Yeah.
Be like she's being held hostage.
Yeah.
So you got to cope.
You get it.
yeah, it's a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nina Agdal granted restraining order. She was suing, right? Dillon Danis?
Yeah.
Dillon Danis, that clip, I see it on here. I felt bad for him.
So tough.
What clip?
When he
Stuttering.
was stumbling on his
Oh,
words.
It
I didn't
was-
see it.
He's obviously not a public speaker. This guy did
No.
not do well in
This
like
was
giving
tough.
Oh, am I gonna get
speeches in
secondhand,
school
like,
or
anxiety?
nothing.
You sent me so many messages.
Then why am I? I had two knee surgeries.
It sounds like you have Conor McGregor's nutsack in your mouth.
Well, this guy has retweet.
watch
Just little tweets.
like that's
that
what I'm
he
saying right
fucking-
there. Like
yeah.
watching you stumble your way through these sentences is painful.
That's fine. Yeah, great. I think you just wanted to.
Oh.
Exhibit A.
I got better. I said I got.
Oh.
I said sue me.
man a glass of water.
Is he on drugs?
No, I don't think so. I think he was probably nervous.
Oh, that's sad.
Is it though? Like, and I've met Dillon and he was nice in person. I get along with him and friendly with him, but like, it's
You
tough
can't
to
talk
have
that much shit.
It's tough to have that much sympathy for the
True.
way he was being that aggressive online.
Yeah, you're right. But that just video separately is like, oh, it's like painful to watch.
This fight, I still wouldn't be shocked if it didn't happen. Pennsylvania inmate escapes jail. Pennsylvania inmate named Daniel Cavalcante was convicted. I don't know what this is going to go, but this seems he just escaped and he's a convicted murderer.
Oh, gosh.
Scaled the wall, climbed over razor wire, jumping off the roof. What are we just supposed to be amazed by the escape?
Is there a
like
video?
We're pumping this guy's tires. He's like a
honestly,
murderer.
I'm not. This was a late edition while we were at the trading floor, and I'm not sure.
Did they catch him at least? Or is he on the
videos
loose?
for me?
Oh, my God, he's on the loose.
The video
So what is this? Just like a PSA for the world?
Oh, I guess,
Like,
yes,
hey,
like an
guys,
Amber
watch
Alert.
out kind of thing.
That's him?
Yeah, maybe the video's crazy.
Oh, the video's. Oh, right here.
Oh, he did that so cleanly.
That's him escaping?
Yeah.
That's that easy to escape prison? There's not like a roof up there?
Seems, yeah.
That's too easy. We should check that prison out and make sure to get that fixed, right?
Okay, so there's a murder on the loose.
I guess.
Next headline.
It's not funny. It's not.
It's not funny, but like that's just what the fuck.
Like
That's
someone
I guess we're
actually.
just doing PSAs in the show.
Yeah.
I think is what. Yeah.
All right, so if you're in the Pennsylvania area,
Look
lock
out
your
for
doors.
Turn
Watch
yellow.
out for a
Hide your
Spider-Man guy
kids.
escaping from prison. Yeah.
Sleep.
Jimmy Fallon apologized for toxic workplace. 14 former, 2 current employees at Tonight Show have accused Jimmy Fallon of creating a toxic work environment. He apologized for it. This is very much like Ellen DeGeneres. Same thing happened to her.
Did she apologize though?
I think,
I think she said something that was kind of half-ass apology, like it wasn't like a real full one.
Yeah.
like, I don't know what would happen. It could happen here easily.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that.
Some
And
of the
But
stuff
yours
they
is
were
all on
describing
camera.
weren't that crazy. Yeah.
what?
Some of the stuff they were describing wasn't that crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could easily say Dave has created a hostile workplace. I would probably have to own it. Be like, it is.
But
Can
Bree,
be
the way-
hostile
I
as
think
fuck.
What Bree said is a good point. Everything you do is on camera. People see it. When it's like behind closed doors.
Yeah.
like
And then
this
he's
sort
like
of
this
things.
nice,
Yeah,
super
I
nice
could see
guy like
that.
Ellen, where it's like two-faced. At least you're just outwardly mean to people.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, yeah, I can be mean. I can be nice. I can be a little. Depends if I like you. Like, I think I'm nice to you.
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Rihanna and ASAP Rocky's baby name. This is the baby name show. Riot Rose Mayers.
Riot Rose Mayers.
Okay.
Same middle name. Riot's a crazy first name now.
I kind of like it.
Riot.
Is it a boy or girl?
I do not
Oh,
know.
it's a son. I don't like it for a boy. I like it for a girl.
Okay, revoked the likeness.
Yeah.
Hello, Riot.
AI songs can't be nominated for Grammys. That seems self-explanatory, no?
Originally, they thought that they were going to. They submitted to the Grammys. It seemed like they were going to get through, and then at the end, they said,
Yeah, because the Drake, the AI Drake and Weekend song was going to be nominated for
What?
That's crazy. So who gets the award? The
A
AI
computer?
creator?
"Yeah."
because it still was written by a person,
And
so
then
like
there's
it could go
instruments and
in the
stuff.
category like under like songwriting, I guess. I don't know exactly. But it had to do with this guy made the song. He just used AI for the voices. He did the instruments. He did a lot to the song. It's just he didn't put his own voice on it.
Yeah, that seems like a deal breaker to me.
So I agree.
At least they should
I
have like
agree.
an AI category, right?
I don't think they should.
I
If
don't
they
think
do
so
it.
either.
Well, yeah, no, it's stupid, but I was wondering if it would be nominated, would it be in its own category or just up with other songs?
Like, if you take out the voices, what makes it AI? Nothing. Right? It's just a song. It's a track he laid.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you could be nominated probably for like categories. But to make the song, you needed to use fake voices. So no.
Agreed.
So Zach Bryan's arrested.
Yes, he did get arrested.
By the way, I thought you were a little sharper.
Dude, I know, but I knew what you were
Then-
talking about. But then I was like, wait.
I sent Bree like a text the next morning. I'm like, hey, Bree, anything interesting going on? Like right after he arrested, it was #1 trend. It's like, yeah, my boyfriend got arrested. And what did I say? Oh, like, I said something.
You said like anything new, and then I don't know. I was like, because I knew you were talking about Zach, but then I was like, wait, is he like? Does he even know?
I probably have.
And then I
Wow,
said,
that was
wait,
a really
are you
good
talking
story,
about work?
guys. That was a really good story. That was
No, we're butchering it.
I texted,
But the point
Yeah,
is
you
this:
are.
when I'm like right after her boyfriend got arrested, I'm like, anything interesting happening in your parts? And she thought I was talking about like work. She's like, do you mean work? I'm like, no, your fucking boyfriend being arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the apology
Wow, that was-
video.
Did you see the video? It wasn't even. It was kind of crazy to get arrested that quick.
I only saw his response. I haven't seen the video. And I've
I
seen
saw the
people
video.
going back and forth on it because it is like he's walking a fine line, I would say, of being he's trying to be like respectful in the apologies, but then people are like, you're just trying to make yourself look good in the apologies. It's like, I don't know how you balance that.
It seemed to me that the apology and his story and then the video lined up pretty much.
Yeah, it was like
Same.
perfectly accurate.
Hey, what you doing? I'm wondering why it's taking so long. It's not any of your business. If you need to get back in your truck because you're interfering with officer discharge of duties right now. You need to get back in your truck or go to jail. I don't care which. I'll go to jail. I'm done. All right. Just hurry, put your hands on his back. In a second, that was
That
only
quick.
3 days. Well, he just got caught with speeding. I'd write him a citation. I know, I get it. This is my security guard. I'm just waiting for him. It's taking a little time. I was just curious, sir. I'm sorry. Well, hey, I'm not trying to be an
I tried to give you an option to get back in your truck. You said you're ready to go to jail. I said you're interfering with officer
I know, I
discharge
did a
duties.
smart ass. I shouldn't have been. I apologize.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
No.
That I actually thought, I'm glad. I didn't want to hate his guts.
No, it's not bad at all.
No, that was
And
not
he-
bad
And
at
that's
all.
exactly what he said the story was. He was like, I got a little hot. I
Yeah.
said like, yeah, then take me to jail. And then I was like, all right, fuck, I fucked up, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
that
his
wasn't
story and the video lined up to me exactly how it happened. I think it's like he didn't do anything terrible. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I mean, he
didn't do
should've
anything
just
The
bad.
cop, the cop definitely came in a little bit hot.
Yeah, he should have
A
just got
little
back
bit
in his
hot.
car. But he
But,
said
you
that,
know, he
which
fu-
is
he-
stupid.
he fucked
but
around
I don't
and he
think you should go
found
to
out.
fucking jail for that.
He fucked around and found out though. The cop was like, "Hey, you're interfering."
He's about his business.
He's like, "You're interfering with this right now." I'm like doing an open site, whatever he said.
Yeah, right.
And then Zach's like, "Well, then take me to jail." And he's like, "All right, then."
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, he should have
He
just
tried
got
to
in the
call
car.
the bluff. He
100%.
tried
How
to call the bluff.
quickly did you, like, where were you when he got arrested?
So I was on the phone with him, and he was like, my security guard just got pulled over. And then we were like on the phone for 15 minutes. He's like, this is taking so long. I'll call you right back. And then he didn't call me back. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then he texted me. He's like, I just got arrested. I was like, what the fuck happened? And then he went to jail and he didn't have his phone. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's like a Trent moment.
It's 100% the same exact situation.
What?
All time Trent when he you may not he was out somewhere. He said the Saint Lunatics just came on. You may not hear from me for a bit. I'm like gonna black out, and then got arrested for public intoxication, and no one heard from him.
The next thing that came out was his mugshot.
Yeah, it was a tweet. Oh shit! Like the Saint Lunatics just came on. Watch out! And then the next you didn't hear anything for 24 hours, and then it was just his mugshot.
That's crazy.
He couldn't walk. He had to
awesome.
only go from like 20 feet too. He couldn't make it. Yeah. I forget the exact phrasing, but it definitely had something to do with like, I lose my mind when the Saint Lunatics come on. And then he's in fucking jail. That's funny. We both have
so
good. He had a good mugshot.
Yeah, I know. It's a good
That's so
mugshot. He looks very handsome.
Yes, the U.S. Open. I went to it. This has become a good story for me, but I fell in love with this Arnia Sabalenka. She's so fun to watch. She's just like smashing rackets, killing balls. Caught some steam on that. I did not get to go to the final. She lost.
Wait, why'd you catch steam for it?
Well, no, I didn't really catch steam. It started catching popularity. I became started like in
okay.
the tennis world. I did a little bit because she's from Belarus and she was playing Coco Gauff, who is like a 19-year-old American who everybody
okay,
loves.
okay.
She invited me to sit in her like coach's box. That would have been World War III.
Insane. Yeah.
Because the people who have conceptions about me and they're like, Dave's racist, Dave's this. If I just showed up, rooting as Coco, who's a 19-year-old like African American girl who the country loves, and I'm just for some reason
In the
rooting for
box
like a Belarus woman who I didn't know who she was. They've been like, what?
That's
is
like
he
basically
doing?
where I'm racist shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But I didn't make it anyways. Fashion Week. Yeah, you guys were getting ready to go to a couple events when we last spoke. Josh had the muscle shirt on. How is Fashion Week going?
It was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
So the
It was-
first
it
time
was
you were
really
with
cool.
Gabi?
Yes, it
Oh,
was.
yeah, what's the report?
I loved her. She's
Yeah.
very sweet. She's very pretty. I don't know why she's with Josh, man.
What is this like leg picture you're doing here?
What the fuck?
Oh, I don't know.
Just leggy?
Just legging out.
Was that for Fashion Week or yourself?
Yeah.
What the
Fashion Week.
shit? Why am I catching strays about dating Gabi?
That was no story. I was just joking.
No, that was yeah.
That was a compliment to her, to your girlfriend. As in, like, she's great.
Did you guys hang out?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Anything fun?
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
me
we
and
went to
Gabi,
the events
went out.
together.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
me
and
and-
Bree and Gabi saw each other for a day.
Yeah, we
So,
saw
like,
we hung out the night before, too.
We went out. No, we didn't, Bree. We didn't hang
Didn't-
out the night before.
Didn't we go to the bar together? And dinner?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, hung out, and then I took Gabi out on like a day in New York. Walked around, did a dinner, did like a lunch thing. It was fun. It was cool.
Nice.
It was good stuff.
Yeah.
You met Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, I had
Well, you
already
know
met
him.
I did a charity event for 9/11 this morning. I had met him before. Super nice guy. Yes, he's very good looking.
Well, what do you guys talk about? Like, what is he pointing at you?
So the first time I did the pizza review with him, it was they were The Gentleman. It was the movie The Gentleman, I believe.
Yep.
So there were like 5 or 6 celebs, and he was definitely on a media tour. So zoned out. Probably didn't even know
Who you were?
like who I was or was. It's just his PR people take him. He does it. Zone out. I mentioned Texas football. He's a huge Texas like football fan. So I mentioned to him. His eyes got a little clearer, and then I started talking deep college football, and he realized, okay, because I'm sure a lot of people, hey, Texas Longhorns. He likes talking college football. We talked a decent amount there, and he was into it once he knew. So I when I saw him, I was like, "You don't recognize me, right?" He's like, "Again, no." And then I said, "Pizza Review, Texas football." And he snapped right back. He's like, "Oh yeah, yeah." So
nice.
that was like the trigger because I'm sure he meets so many people.
Yeah,
he has
of course.
no idea. So that's it. We did talk. Josh and I don't know whether we want to do it now about the future BFFs, and we think we should hire a full-time BFFs person to like help get guests, help make sure we're all together, plan things. Because here, Austin, Devin go do other things, but somebody who lives, breathes, dies,
BFF.
BFFs.
BFFs.
So we should do like an audition for it. It can be part of the content.
Yep.
So I don't know the way when we want to start this process now or give us time. We have to get organized. Maybe we announce next week the process to apply for that, but start thinking if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, we
But
just
do you think we'll get
the
anyone that's
auditions.
actually qualified?
Yes.
What?
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I mean, an audition, it sounds like everyone that watches the show is just going to be
Well,
like,
no, we're going to have someone go through
Yeah.
the auditions
Yeah.
and narrow it down. But yes,
Pick the
we're
best.
not
And then
looking
we pick
for
the best from the best.
something that should be known. We're not looking for like an on-camera part of like
Content
we're looking for
person,
somebody, behind the scenes to help take the next step with BFFs.
Yeah.
Okay. Landon coming up next. Game Time is the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports, created by fans for fans. Game Time is a ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute ticket deals to sports, concerts, shows that guarantee the lowest price. I was just at Alabama, Texas. That's great. We're going all over the place. Next game, Wisconsin is playing. Who are they playing? Wisconsin is Ohio State. We're doing Nebraska, Michigan. All tickets. Come see us there. Morgan Wall and Luke Combs. You name it, they have tickets for all with the Game Time app. The biggest last-minute price drops can be found on the seats. See, that's my tongue. Seats you thought you could never buy. They'll even credit you 110% of the seat price if you can find a better deal elsewhere. You get the limited time discounts with exclusive flash deals. The purchase process takes just 2 taps and 10 seconds. Once you buy your tickets, they're delivered directly to your phone. No printer needed. The app also allows you to easily share tickets with friends via text so you can get into the game seamlessly. Skip the hassle. Enjoy the moment. Download the Game Time app or go to the website, enter your email, redeem code BFF for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download the Game Time app and go to gametime.co. Enter your email, redeem code BFF for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. All right, BFFs, special guest, longtime guest that we've been trying to get, actually, Landon Barker. So welcome and thank you for coming to the show.
Hi, Landon.
Thank you. Am I supposed to be able to hear
pull that
myself
mic a
on
little
here?
Yeah, pull the mic a little or whatever to get
Not
close.
the whole table.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, for our crowd, certainly I don't think you need any introduction. I have all the notes on your background, but I think it's pretty well known at this point. Son of Travis Barker, and your own musician, your own right. And we've had a back and forth. Like I know you may, do you hate me, Landon?
No, I completely do not hate you. I thought it was the other way around.
No, I don't hate you. I just, that a lot of what we get on the show, which I've explained, it's like we sit down, we get the notes, I react to the notes. It's never personal. I give the honest feedback.
Got you.
So that's where we are. But no, I don't hate you. Although your girlfriend refused to come on our podcast apparently.
No,
And
that's Dixie.
That was Dixie. Wrong one.
I'm getting them confused. Hand up. My bad.
I don't think Charlie
it.
wants to come back on either, though.
Yeah, no, why?
Why?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she actually did it.
Oh, right
She
in your
does
face.
or doesn't?
No, she did it.
Yeah, I know. Charlie
she's done
was
it.
on.
Yeah, Charlie did it.
I stand the DeMellos. I'm big DeMello fans. Anyways, I screwed up, so we'll go right off the bat. First of all, before we get into, you have a new album coming out, right? New song. That's what we're promoting.
Single, yeah.
So what is it?
What's the song about?
It's titled "Friends with Your Ex." It's kind of just like a take it how you want it type of thing, you know.
Is there a little specific story behind this song or what? Because you're grinning.
No, just take it as you want it, you know. I'm not gonna stick it and put it to a certain situation, but it's just.
What's the situation?
First
I
single.
know that you guys know.
I don't.
I don't. Josh, do you? What are we talking about here? We're talking in code.
Seems like it.
Friends with your ex. I mean, is this not Chase and the Charlie thing? Is that not what this song's about or no?
Oh,
Once
all
again,
right.
take
I
it
got
how
now.
you want it. You know?
I got it
Oh,
now.
okay.
Chase and Charlie. Friends with your ex. Are they friends? They're not, right?
No, I think it's about him being friends with Chase. You see the triangle that
You
I'm
guys
making?
are buddies?
Who?
Travis and Chase? Travis and Chase. Landon and Chase?
Landon and Chase.
Landon and
Bro,
Chase?
you're having a bad start to the morning.
I took
here,
Adderall.
here,
I should be
Dave.
on my game right now. Landon and Chase. You guys were buddies. He dated her. I get it now. Are you guys buddies now?
No. No.
Way to go in depth for us, Landon.
No.
Not buddies.
No bad blood, you know.
Okay.
At least on my side.
But he wrote, it's all slowly coming back. He has written shit about Charlie and you, right? Sang songs about it.
Yeah, the homie hopper stuff.
Yeah, completely. But my okay, if I'm gonna stop beating around the bush.
Let's go.
My song isn't necessarily a shot at him, though. You know what I'm saying? It's more about my side of everything. It's I didn't make the song intentionally to be a dick or whatever. You know what I mean? I more made it to just explain my side of how it is when you end up falling in love with somebody that I guess you're technically not supposed to, but
Well, your boy sitting right next to you went through the same exact basically
I did.
situation,
It's-
except on
yeah.
the reverse end.
It sucks.
right, yeah.
I should make a song too now.
Dude,
about
I
my
basically
story.
did too.
Damn. Yeah, I guess you had
You know
the
what
other
I'm
side
saying?
as well.
I've had both sides of it, but it's
He did have both sides. See, and then I feel like it happened to you first, the way it happened to me,
yeah,
right?
totally.
And there was the whole Josie situation.
So
And
you
then
were dating Josie,
he
and then
went,
Josie
he went in
went
reverse.
somewhere else?
Jaden.
Yeah, I
Jaden.
I guess
Listen, you guys, I will
common
say,
denominator.
you guys, and this is one of the things doing BFFs as clearly the old guy. It's the same name, same circle, same so. All right, Landon was dating Josie.
Yes.
Then Josie started fucking around with Jayden, even though she strongly denied that. Like, strongly denied that. But we're going to say that you're of the belief that happened, right? Is that a fact that happened?
I just feel like
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Sounds
all
like it.
super old. My point in that whole thing is just like saying I've been on both sides of it.
Right, but
You know what I
that's,
mean?
that's the Josh side. That's when you were like,
Right,
because you were
right.
friends
Yeah.
with, correct. And then you go on the other side. You guys got to get bigger friend circles.
Yeah.
Or smaller, man.
I was gonna say maybe it would just happen more.
smaller.
But honestly, my whole point in the song is like I've learned in my past year of relationships and whatnot that like you got to weigh out like the pros and cons in life and figure out what exactly is best for you in the situation. It's like, okay, me and Chase at that point were kind of growing apart as friends, and I met a new girl and I kind of just took like a shot at it, and I mean it ended up going well, you know.
Yeah, how long have you guys been dating now for?
Honestly, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know like an exact.
This guy's
year?
going to get in so much trouble when he gets home.
Yeah, I feel like that is a question. If I like speaking from my own relationship, if I answer
Over a
like
year.
that,
Over a
I'm
year.
dead.
June
Definitely
22nd
over a year.
was when the rumors started.
Yeah, so I'm seeing the whole thing in the background. You are right, it's old because it's 2022 and that's May 25th. But you and Huddy went to the Kardashian Barker wedding, then Travis and Courtney, blah, blah, and then the Charlie and Landon rumors. How is that like being, obviously you come from like a super famous family. The Kardashians, I would say, are like A1 famous family. What's that like being part of that?
What's newer, you know? It's like what, 2-3 years old for me. So like I didn't always like, I guess like they weren't always my family. It's like a newer thing for me, you know? Not saying like I don't consider them family, because I totally do. Courtney's great. I love her. But it's newer, you know? It's like a newer thing, so I'm still kind of getting used to it.
Is there like, and I could be totally wrong, and I know they stopped on like the E thing, but my impression is when you're in the Kardashian mix, everything you do around the Kardashians, you're gonna have like cameras and everything following you. Not, is that real or is that made up in my head?
I guess not in my household. I feel like every single time I'm around Courtney, it's pretty normal. Like because they're only filming however many months out of the year. So I feel like besides that, it's pretty normal. Like family dinners, like yeah, it's like I feel like I honestly have only seen the cameras a few times, but I'm sure it's a lot more for my dad because he was probably filming with them. But for me, it hasn't been like too much.
How quickly do you think you guys all like, you know? Because I feel like it's tough. Someone else coming into your life, right? Like kind of
Right, yeah.
someone be with your dad. Like it seems like you and your dad are all very, very close.
Yeah.
So it's like, was that like a slow relationship for you to develop, or was it like quick?
So my parents got divorced when I was like 4 years old. So yeah, I was always used to like kind of growing up with like a single dad, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he like was doing his thing, but like Courtney was the first girl that he actually brought around us. And honestly, it went well. She's great. She's super sweet, super genuine, super supportive on everything I do, and great to have like a girl to go to advice wise, especially like older, experienced mom.
Yeah.
They give good advice.
No,
Really
they
good
do.
advice.
They do. They give great advice. That's what moms are for.
All right, so I'm flipping through the notes, and now I remember this one, and this was probably when you're like, oh, Dave may hate me. This is one of you, and we talked a little about the Huddy back and forth, but he essentially called you a bum star in the song "All the Things I Hate About You," and then you clap back at him, being like, "I grew up on rock music and around the best pop punk bands in the world." By the way, we have our own internal band here called Pop Punk,
yeah.
believe it or not. So this is where I waited. I thought both of you guys looked bad in this situation, I'm being honest.
Yeah.
And this is where I think what I got said misconstrued. I feel like you actually may have it harder to prove yourself as like a musician just because of your family, because there's the natural like inclination, like, well, yeah, he's going to be able to do this stuff because his dad's Travis Barker. And that's not necessarily like a Landon thing. I think that's in anything in a lot of different fields. If you have somebody super successful, skeptics will say, well, yeah, no kidding. So what are your thoughts? Do you find that harder because of that?
Yeah, I feel like I have two answers for that. Dude, I feel like I've surprised myself with how much that I've grown, like, mentally in the past year, because I feel like I did, but I didn't always have I didn't always have as many eyes on me, and like all of a sudden going into this relationship, I have a ton of eyes on me. All this shit, like I'm getting hip to like T pages that Charlie's always looking at, and not always looking at, but like showing me if I'm getting posted in it. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like, yeah, I was being a fucking loser, like going back and forth with people, like internet beefing. I feel like that's the lamest thing that you could possibly do. I feel like I learned my lesson on that, because I like kind of expected everybody to be like, yeah, you get him, Landon, but like it was, I just got like a shit ton of hate, and I was like, ooh, like I got like my first taste of like what it was like, you know? So like, one, I would never beef with somebody on the internet. But two, yeah, dude, it's like, well, the term nepo baby, right? So I feel like, yeah, if you put out a song and it doesn't live up to for me, my dad's, like,
he's a legend.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If it doesn't live up to like what he has done, people are gonna be like it's not good, like he'll never, you know what I mean? And then if I do put out a song that is really, really good, it's like, you know what the reason is.
Yeah, then
because,
it's like,
you know what I mean?
Reverse, and it's like, well, it's because of his dad.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like a blessing and a curse. I mean, but I mean, you gotta, at the end of the day, I can't change my situation. I didn't choose my situation, but I'm just going with the flow and doing what I love at the end of the day, you know?
And kind of what you said, because I was on the record in the beginning, and I didn't know you, but I had met Charlie and Dixie, and the reason I said I thought it was a bad relationship, which I did in the beginning, is kind of what you said. I thought Charlie, and I guess like you said, you fall in love with who you fall in love with, but she seems so not wanting to be in the headlines when like we saw her, like she wanted to move away, didn't like the gossip, didn't like doing her show. And then when I heard she was dating you, it's like, well, what you just said, everyone's gonna talk about that. That's like a pretty two like big names, and it's going to go right back. So that was what the relationship surprised me. I guess kudos to you, because I don't think she would do that unless she really liked the person, because I did get the vibe she was like not wanting to be on the T pages and shit like that anymore.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, she totally doesn't want to. I mean, unless it's like you're doing something cool and they post like an accomplishment, that's cool. Yeah, go ahead, post it. But like, who wants to be on a T page?
Bryce Hall.
Yeah, that's what I was
maybe Mr. Hall.
Yeah,
Bryce Hall. He'd love to be on.
I mean, there is a lot in social media. Tana, Mojo, like there's a big community of influencers who it's like it doesn't really matter what they're saying about you as long as they're talking about you. You're all like
publicity's good publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people totally have that mentality. I feel like when I first started seeing myself getting posted on all these things and whatnot, my first instinct was like go into defense mode, like attack back, and I realized like just being quiet is like the best thing that you can do.
If you wanted to go away, or like you don't want this like whatever drama is circulating or internet beef is circulating, if you just don't comment on it, people forget in like 2 days. There's another cycle of drama that comes up and everyone moves on.
Yeah, and I feel like we almost saw that with you a little bit, Landon, because things would percolate regarding you, and I think you'd be like, yep, I'll talk about it, and then you'd sit on it and be like, maybe I'm not going to talk about it. So we had a couple of those exchanges with you where it's like, yeah, I'm going to talk, whether it was with Josie or whatever, and then just never came to be till today. So I get it. You're not really...
Not trying to be like an influencer. In
Correct.
drama.
Like
yeah.
if you're
just
trying
doing
to
your
be
music.
a musician or a rock star, whatever, they're not like they end up in gossip pages for different reasons, not really like beefing with other influencers, like destroying a hotel room.
Yeah, dude. It's like, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, first off, like, I fuck with Josh.
Do you guys know? I meant to ask, how well do you guys know each other?
We know each other
like,
pretty well,
here and
I'd
there.
say. Yeah. Because, you know, we'd be
You both hate Huddy.
We'd both be at. I mean, yeah, I don't think that's what like birthed. I don't think that like birthed the friendship.
And I also have no
but
hate for anybody.
You have no hate. You have no hate for anybody.
No.
Not
like-
one person in the world just irks you, eh?
No.
Wow. You're
feel
pretty
like I
zenned
really-
out, man.
I really
You're zenned out. I
don't.
like that. That's really cool.
I feel like there's like why put your energy into that. But what I was getting at basically is like I fuck with Josh, I fuck with the show. It's super entertaining, but my whole thing on like waiting to come on the show was like, dude, I'm gonna come on this show for a positive reason and to promote something that I'm proud of and personally like excited to show the world, rather than going on here for getting into some drama with, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's the right move for somebody in your shoes. To be totally honest, I think that would that makes perfect sense.
I think that makes sense too.
Yeah.
And this was going back to the song. This was a song that you played on a live stream once, right? Is that what this song, the Friends with Your Ex, was this one that leaked on a live stream or something?
That was
a different one.
That was something else.
Because I think you've shown me this song, right?
Yeah, dude.
You showed me this song at a party.
There's a video. No, dude, there's a video of us at the Super Bowl in the
That's
bathroom.
what it was. Yes.
Like with our ears together, like listening to each
Yeah,
other's
listening
music.
to the phone and someone just opens the bathroom door and it's just us in the
Yeah,
bathroom together. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was Drew from the Chainsmokers.
You're right. You are right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, so you've heard the song, Josh? Do you like it?
Yeah, I did like the song. I remember listening to it and being like, oh, this shit's catchy as fuck. This is fire. So I'm excited for it to come out. Going on what Dave said about like, you know, you want different publicity when you're like a rock star. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have you ever thought of just like renting a hotel room and like throwing the TV out the window, some Motley Crue shit just to like,
I feel like that has to come naturally. I feel like that's like when you.
Yeah, but you can naturally order a hotel room and then naturally grab the TV and throw it out the window.
I've definitely like had fun in like dressing rooms or hotel rooms, but I feel like my whole thing too is like I don't want to I don't want to be like try hard. Like I just want to be authentic to myself, and if people think something I'm doing is crazy or rock star like, then people think that. But at the end of the day, whatever's authentic to me and who I am, and whatever happens, you know what I mean?
That was probably the most rock star answer you could give.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah, you
rock
can't
star.
force it. Imagine just like
That was the most
intentionally like
rock star
smashing shit. To
Yeah,
be
then
like,
you're just a loser.
Yeah,
Then it's like yeah.
Nice. That was a test, actually. I was looking for that.
When
answer.
is the song actually coming out?
Oh, can I ask something? There's a music video.
Yeah.
Ooh. When's the music video drop?
Same day of the song.
What day is the
September
song
22nd.
I didn't hear that. What was the date?
September 22nd. Oh, so you're going up against Drake?
Is he dropping on September 22nd?
Yeah, I think he's dropping.
Fuck.
What is it? What is it for all the dogs?
Oh, I have it
The
right
album?
here, February 22nd. Yep.
Dude.
Maybe you should do the 21st.
Dude, I mean, two different genres.
That's true. This
Yeah,
is true.
totally.
Are there any special guests in the music video?
We'll see.
Oh, there's definitely a special guest.
Star-studded cast, maybe? Cool.
It'll be
If
fun,
there
man.
wasn't a special guest, why would he say I see?
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm reading things here. Now,
What are you reading?
Huddy made another song about Charlie?
Yeah, we had that
Dude, I don't
discussion about
even
how
know.
many is too many to be making songs about one person.
Well, that's too
How
many.
many's too many? That.
But people make whole albums about people.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this is February 22nd, 2023. That's not that long ago. He's dating her. Like, all right, we get it. One song.
Yeah.
Like that would, I'm not going to put words in Land's mouth. That would bother me if I'm dating a girl and someone else keeps
Right.
making songs about her. Like, all right, you got your one song, multiple songs. If she's single, okay, you can make other songs. But when she's happily in a relationship, One song. You get one song.
He probably knows there'll be drama around
but
it.
here's something I will say, and I'm almost like making a point for him. Most of the time, as an artist, like you don't make the song the same. Sorry, I worded that wrong. Most of the time, as an artist, you make the song right after the event happens, but it doesn't come out till a few months later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe
that's like
he made
college
those
football,
two
you
songs.
schedule your opponent years in advance, and it comes out after. That's a fair point for him.
Like, dude, I mean, look at my situation. I made a song about the situation, like right when it happened, but it's just coming out.
I know
later,
this,
you know?
and my situation is different than anybody's situation. If I wrote a song about a prior relationship before I met my current girlfriend, that song would never get released. I would never be allowed to release it.
Really?
Yeah, it would die with me. She's like, you're not putting out a song about someone else.
But I think that's kind of like, if you're an artist, I think you're.
I'm an artist.
Well, I think you know what you're signing up for when
I wasn't
you're
saying
dating an
if
artist.
you, Dave. Dave, I wasn't. Don't worry. I wasn't saying like
It's
if
different
you.
kind.
It was
I
like
don't
a
play
plural.
musician, but this is art.
No,
This is art
it's
form?
art. Dave, my guy. I was plural. It was a plural you.
The
You know when you're like
self-expression.
you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's
It's like
also
you,
yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
When you're a musician, like in the world, people. I feel like your significant other has to kind of understand that your music is your work, and you're going to take your music from personal experience. That's what artists do. That's how they make good art. That's how they relate to like other human beings. You kind of got to let them do it.
Yeah, didn't we hear those stories about like Machine Gun Kelly like going bananas watching Megan Fox like on set? I believe I got that right. Like she had like a.
She probably had like a sex scene or
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
in the
and he
movie.
went crazy.
Yeah, he was like freaking
See
out
that
watching.
I couldn't deal with that. Watching
I couldn't deal with it
my
either. I
partner like
definitely
hook
go
up with
crazy.
people.
See, I think a song is worse.
Well,
Really?
Bree, you can somewhat relate to that.
That's what I've said. I'm like, if you have to know what you're getting into when you date an artist, and they also like have so many songs already written. And I think people forget when musicians write music, it's not like exactly about their life. They write things that will be relatable to the masses.
I guess we got to take Bree for her word here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Can
I
you,
feel
like-
like it's also one of those like, it's one of those things where it's like you are writing about your life, but you're making it broad enough to where anybody could like grab the song and put it to their
Yes.
situation, you know?
Yeah.
Now I'm going through the notes, and now I'm beginning to see why I thought you hated me. I remember this though, and I think we ended up on the same side of the fence because I was not kind to your Coachella performance. But then, if I'm
Right.
recalling, I think you also listening back were like, that was not a great performance. Am I right about this?
Yeah, dude. I mean, it wasn't, but what can I say? I was just, I mean, one, now I can say that I hopped on a Coachella stage and I can literally just have that as something that's special to me for the rest of my life. Now, like, I was playing with a friend of mine, Lauren, and he like plays very different than me. They're a lot more like punk, meaning they don't really like use as much like tech stuff as like I personally do. Like, for instance, I play with like backtracks and whatnot. But when I went on stage, if you like really break down at the video, I'm not even trying to make an excuse. Like, fuck yeah. At the end of the day, I did have a bad performance, you know? It's a rough one. But when I first go in, I was like super duper quiet because I couldn't hear myself. So like plug your ears and like try and sing is like the analogy I'm trying to make. If you plug your ears and try and sing, it's like you're probably not going to sound that good. At that point, you're like tone deaf, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But yeah,
and
bad performance
I did
overall.
recall a story because I actually respected the way you owned it, and that's all really you can do with anything. And I would have had less if you're like, what do you mean? I sounded like fucking Sinatra. I'd be like, whoa, this guy may be delusional, but no, you owned it. So total respect for that.
But here, can I make a point real quick? I feel like if I was to have had a good performance, or when I have had like good clips of me, did you guys ever react to them?
Because they
No,
they don't go
because
as
probably
viral.
yeah.
No, exactly.
Because
You know what
people
I mean?
always like make a big deal out of something like that, right?
Totally.
Where they don't like if you killed it, no one's like gonna go and post the clip which is true, which is crazy. It's too bad the
It's a
world
fair
works out
point.
that way.
That's
You know?
that that is all Austin's fault. Like, I don't like putting it on him, but we're at the mercy of this sheet. I tell you, it's like we didn't sit down and be like, oh, we're going after Landon. Austin did. And Devin, she gets a pass, the two producers.
It's not really ever our fault.
I'd say that's more the internet than us. It's like the internet's not, we do what the internet talks about and what goes viral.
It rarely.
The internet's not like, hey, look at this great Landon
You have to
performance.
be so overwhelmingly awesome.
Like the Zendaya performance from that same thing.
Yes, which was awesome.
Yes.
You have to be the bar to go viral on the internet is a lot higher when it's for something positive than it is negative.
Yeah.
Like a lot easier to go viral for bad reasons. There's no doubt about that.
you gotta like Mr. Beast cure blindness or something.
Yeah, you gotta really
People
go.
don't give easy passes.
Exactly.
No.
And sometimes you still get canceled for like curing blindness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like somehow they'd spin it on you.
Can't really win.
No, you can't.
So we're making progress, Landon. We're at like 2 steps forward, and now I think we're gonna go like 30 back.
Got it.
You don't like Taylor Swift?
No, dude. That's not the whole thing. My whole thing was I saw, first off, super dumb post, super regretful of that. I got the damage done to me. My point was I actually went and saw Taylor Swift, and I thought it was a fucking phenomenal show. I thought it was actually a really, really amazing show. Like, personally, I've never like went on my Apple Music and turned on a Taylor Swift song, but I was still at the concert singing words to all these songs. You know what I mean? So honestly, she's an inspiration, incredible musician, and I'm honestly a big fan after seeing that concert. Now, my point was a lot of my friends were going to see Taylor Swift, and I wanted a lot of my friends to come see Dominic Fike with me.
Got
The
it.
point was come and see Dominic Fike instead of Taylor Swift that night because I was going.
Oh, it's the same
Basically.
night.
Yeah, it was basically like come to the Dominic Fike show instead.
Got it.
Because she has like what 80 to 120,000 people already going there. It was more like should have posted it on Close Friends, you know?
Yeah,
like,
man.
Yeah, the Swifties
Not-
came at you
not
hard.
the
They
right-
was probably in the mentions.
didn't go
They
right.
don't back down.
Yeah, no, they're a strong, powerful group.
They'll hate you forever too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
you
know.
sometimes, I occasionally will get things about you
Hating Taylor Swift.
where they're like, she hates Taylor behind your back.
I don't hate Taylor, but I'm not a Swiftie. I don't ever want to speak on her because they're so crazy.
It's true.
You, as in one of them.
I am true.
Honestly, she was great live. Really, really great.
It was, and you actually do hear a lot of people say what you just said. It's like, wasn't the biggest fan, went to the concert.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
you know all the
we had Stephen A. Smith said that. Andrew Schultz said that. He was like, I talked to him. I was texting with him after. He's like, I used to make fun of her. There's nobody in our league. Like the show is something. It's so amazing. It is. It's great.
He's
It helps
probably
the
the
show.
biggest
and not to make
artist
this-
ever.
When the entire crowd is so passionate and sings every lyric so passionately,
Yeah, it gets the
makes
vibes
the atmosphere 100x to whatever it would be.
Because it's like an experience.
Yes.
Totally. And dude,
just
like
a
the
viewing.
whole aspect of like girls dressing up in her outfits, recreating her outfits to a T, like all that stuff is so inspirational. Like, dude, I wish somebody would recreate my outfit one day. You know,
it's
like, all that
crazy.
stuff
It's
is really
amazing.
inspirational.
Like the
great,
videos of
yeah.
girls freaking out on the secret songs.
The bracelets, all that.
What?
The bracelets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have them. I have a ton. I like bring them with
Yeah,
me everywhere.
I got a
And now
do that
people do
night.
them for like every concert, but I feel like it started at Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think we're winding down on most of the stuff. The Jaden Hostler and Travis Barker part ways after 3 years of working together. People are speculating Travis Barker's record label and Jaden Hostler have parted ways after Travis unfollowed Jaden. I don't know. That's not really, to me, that's not really a Landon issue.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Josh on the D'Amelio show. Dixie, Charlie, and Landon are seen sorting through potential boyfriends for Dixie, and Josh is spotted in the mix. We already talked about that. They did you dirty here, unless this was after, right?
Yeah. This was. When did you guys do that? When did you guys film that?
That was when all that stuff, when everybody thought you were dating Dixie.
No, yeah, I know that, but I'm saying like, do you remember like timeline, like what month that was in when you guys made that video?
like around the time when everybody
That would
thought
have been like February then.
All right.
like around Super Bowl-ish time.
It's February. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, so it was a while ago. It was a while ago.
It was.
Yeah.
Once again, like most of the stuff I feel like everybody on the internet always forgets is everything that everybody sees is always like they're always seeing something that was filmed 6 months ago, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Got to ask about this one, even though looking at what the sheet says, you probably don't want to talk about. Did you recently get into a fight?
So, I actually
I love the arm fold.
So
Hey,
check
yo,
it.
so check it.
Exactly. So by now, I'm filming this 2 days before it comes out.
Yeah, it comes out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
By now, everybody will know that the fight was a publicity stunt, like for my music video, and for my song release. And basically, the whole thing was I'm going back and forth with this kid online, and then, boom, the video goes up where I'm like, okay, guys, you really want to see the fight? Click the link in my bio. You already know what the link in my bio is. So it's a little like fun thing me and my team came up with. To just
Got it. So
It's
when did
attraction
that'll
controversy.
launch? I wonder if people have
Yeah.
been pissed about that.
Wait, yeah. Wait,
hope
will that
not.
be out? Will it be public? Or is he going to say it on here before and then everyone's going to know?
When does it come out?
The 22nd, right?
No. So I'll have made a TikTok. just
Okay,
putting
all right. I was
the
going to
save
say,
link
don't
Oh, yeah,
in my
screw
bio.
yourself.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
And then you are going on tour this October with Eon Dior. Did I pronounce that correct?
I think so.
Ian, I think?
I believe it actually got canceled, or not canceled. It got pushed. It got pushed to the beginning of next year.
Oh, all right. Well, then we'll skip
All right.
that and move to our game. So when we have special guests on, we try to put little games that relate to you. This
Got
should be
it.
an interesting one. Bree, you generally are the game leader.
Yeah, it's a word association game. So we're just going to put influencers up and then you say the first thing that comes to your head.
Cool. I'm scared.
This one's easy. You don't even have to think. Just first.
Yeah,
one
just
comes
first
to
thing that
blurt it
comes out.
Okay.
Are you mimicking Dixie's seizures? Is that what
No,
you're doing
no.
right now?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Dude,
Fuck
that's
no.
terrible.
Fuck no. Fuck
That's
no.
so
no, I was
messed
like
up,
trying
Landon.
to think. Fuck you. No.
It's
no.
okay. I can make that joke. Me and Dixie both had a seizure in the same week, so we're like
Actually?
seizure buddies.
Oh, yeah.
No.
seizure
No.
buds.
You had a
absolutely
seizure?
not.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Damn.
First thing
Yeah.
I think of, I'm not thinking.
You have to think of something
Uh,
quicker than this, Landon.
Postmates.
Postmates.
What?
Orders a lot of food.
When Dixie Postmates, she Postmates like stuff for the whole house.
Okay. So you're the Postmates plug.
Postmates
I
plug.
saw where you were going with that.
The more you know.
Saint.
Taylor.
What?
We can
He
move
said
along.
Taylor.
No, I'm cool with
Taylor
Saint.
Swift. We shouldn't. Get
No, we
into
won't
that.
go down that path.
Yeah.
Rebel.
Rebel.
Handsome.
Do we
Are
cut
we going
out?
to the?
I don't think
I
so.
said handsome.
I think you should
You said
think it.
handsome.
man.
Oh, handsome.
You said
okay.
handsome. Yeah, I was gonna
Handsome
say
man.
we're just sitting in silence after Landon called Noah handsome over here.
Golden retriever.
It's kind of awkward.
Genius.
The dancing video. You just got
Mom.
Christ.
Oh yeah, you just got Chris.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
were
yeah.
so funny, dude. I
Great.
love those.
Dixie.
Is she dating him?
Is she?
Yeah.
They're dating?
Publicly?
I don't know
Wow.
if they're dating.
I
just
thought
know
it was,
that
like,
they're friends.
speculating,
I
though.
met him through. I
No,
met him
there's
through
pictures
Dixie.
of them, I mean, like the house together and stuff like that.
Oh.
I
Dixie.
met,
met him through Dixie. That's why I said Dixie.
Montauk last year. He was dating a girl who just got engaged to the Celtics player, Peyton Pritchard.
He was dating her while she was engaged to a Celtics player?
No, he was like dating that girl. Then they broke up.
And then,
she-
okay.
everything
Is he
was-
in the NHL?
Yeah, he was like the number one pick in the draft. Trevor. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
let's
like-
go.
Wow.
Let's go, Dixie.
Yeah.
good.
He
Nice kid.
Dixie
Oh,
up.
he is good. He is good. I feel like I have so many people that are friends with this guy. That's like a friend of like my friend is a friend of his. You know what I mean? Like there's so many people. Just small world. It's
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
Yeah, Brendan.
Good for
Brisson.
Dixie.
Shout out Brendan.
Just Sex to die for.
Yeah, I was gonna say pop star.
That song.
Oh, it's a
Great-
song. It's a
great
song.
picture
It's a
of her.
song. Okay.
Yeah, she
I
looks like
was-
super cool.
She looks like queen. Of
I
some sort.
was thrown off for a second when Landon's
Sex
Sex
to die for?
to die for.
Omer.
I was like,
sex to die for.
yeah, I was like, what, dude?
Really, you're gonna say
What
that?
are we really spilling on this BFFs
And now you
pod? This
know
is
what they'll
crazy.
do. They'll try to fucking edit that clip. This team
No,
of
we will
ours
not. No, we will
to
not.
make it
this
seem
team at
like
Barstool is
And
gonna
then it's
post
a
this
yeah,
clip.
like
picture of
Landon's
Charlie
gonna be
crying.
like, fuck Edison Ray.
Don't
Yeah,
fuck with me.
No,
Don't
they're gonna
fuck with
edit
me.
it, dude.
We
They're gonna
nailed
edit
at them. We're trying to
Don't
prevent
fuck with
that
me.
now.
All
So
our
gonna
clips are
happen.
5 minutes long
It's-
with full context.
No, it's gonna happen. It's crazy. That's crazy. It's
That
gonna be
is
good for the
crazy.
Hulu show.
Won't
It'll be good
happen.
for the
Yeah.
Hulu show.
Pass.
Crickets.
what do you say?
Pass.
Pass.
He said pass.
The thing,
That's a word?
I used to want Huddy on the show so bad. I'm forgetting, like, even going through the Landon stuff, my brain doesn't work. Like, we haven't talked about him much lately.
No.
At
Like,
all.
he's
I
kinda
don't
like-
even
yeah.
know where he went.
This was the last real life drama that he was in.
Yeah.
Courtney.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Stepmom.
Yes.
Valid.
Tana. Is there any relationship that I don't know about between Landon and Tana?
No, always just been cool. I don't know.
Cancelled.
Honestly, like partying, I've always seen her out like
That
when
makes
I'm
sense.
out partying. Sister.
Always reaching deep for these words. I love it.
I mean, I don't know what else. Honestly, anybody's sister, if they put like, or your brother, like, I'm pretty sure that would be what you think.
Brother,
like,
sister.
Yeah.
Like, if you
Yeah,
put my
yeah,
mom,
yeah.
I'm going to be like, that's my mom. Like, I mean, what
Yeah.
else are you going to
Mama.
think?
It's a
Yeah.
little, yeah, they're a little bit different.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on, Landon. We finally got you.
Hell yeah.
That, you know, I respect all that you're doing. They're good answers. So again,
Listen to
appreciate
his new
it.
song.
And again, yeah, the
Thank you.
song coming out. What's the exact date? September
22nd.
22nd.
Music video too.
Music video too. We'll be on the lookout.
Yeah, please.
All right. Thank you, man.
Thanks, Landon.
Everyone go stream the song.
Dude, I fucking
Go
saw
stream.
your pizza fight.
Yeah, that guy's
Oh.
a piece of shit, the Dragon Pizza guy. I think everyone saw that. Went very viral. He picked the fight with me.
Best pizza in LA?
Dobrik's.
Dobrik's is trash. Mulberry is decent.
like
And
Mulberry.
Prime. There's a place called Prime that I really liked.
Got it. Where's that located?
It's like where they sell all the like vintage T-shirts and a lot of sneaker places around.
Fairfax Ave.
Melrose?
Fairfax Ave.
Fairfax.
Got you.
Yeah, it was really good. Really good. Those were my two go-to. It's not the best pizza.
The other one, the Apollina's.
Oh, Detroit style.
No, the one with the fancy logo. That you
Yeah, that
like
was
it.
Detroit style.
I'm 99% sure that wasn't Detroit style. So
I'm 99% sure it was Detroit style.
Well, someone's got to be the 1%.
Yeah, I'm pretty good on this stuff. I'm almost positive.
Man. Dude, I fucking...
Thank you.
Wait.
Are we still on here?
Wait, what was the other one I had?
I think they gave you a Sicilian too.
Motown.
Both. All right, well, both right.
What did I just say? Detroit Motown.
You did say that. You did say that.
Yeah.
The score is the round pie.
Why am I saying Detroit Motown on it?
Motown.
Whatever.
You
You
have
guys
both.
are both right.
All right. All right.
You should go
all right.
try it, Landon.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
Been looking for some good pizza. Thought I'd ask.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you're more than welcome to stay on the headlines, but you didn't seem like somebody who would want to mix it up the way we do on the headlines, but you're more than welcome to stay as long as you want, because now we go do the gossip shit.
It's all good, man. I'm
All
just I'm happy I got to come on here and talk about upcoming stuff and
Cool.
kick it with Josh, man.
Oh, yeah. All right, dude.
Peace
Well,
out,
hey,
bro.
thank you for coming
Good
on.
one. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Thanks,
let's do it
man.
on.
Nice meeting you.